sweetie. Say it for me one time.
Fourth Amanda.
Fourth.
Actually, yeah, you were the first Amanda. Well, I was the first Amanda here, but yeah. Was I really?
No.
Yeah, and I'm loving this. But
why are you here? Working the hair, I know.
I can't stop playing with it. But I love hair. I've always have. And I just want to make a lot of money. So I'll be making a lot of money when I'm young, so it's all good.
just manage it well.
No.
If you can. Stay out the malls. Go ahead. Number 2, Mom.
Hi, I'm Candace, and I have to say I'm from North Prosper.
Oh, okay.
And I love to do hair. Braiding is my specialty.
Braiding?
Mm-hmm. And bonding as well.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I must say this, y'all. I told her just to put it in. She was like, I don't put it in sloppy. I said, just slap it in there. She's like, no, I don't do that.
I'm a kind of a perfectionist when it comes to doing hair. It has to be done right.
I don't do that.
But
I'm glad you did mine.
Hair is what I've always loved to do. It's what makes me most happiest. And I'm not really in it for the money, even though I know there is a lot of money to be made. But it's just what I love to do and what I enjoy doing, you know, as far as with my time. And I do plan to own my own salon one day, but I plan on going back to Atlanta to, you know, where the competition is.
You might want to think about education too one day.
Yes.
Think about education. And it's really needed. Model number 3.
Stand up, Brenda.
Come on, Brenda.
Bird in.
Brenda the 3rd?
No, Bird.
Oh,
Yeah, I enjoy doing hair.
Brenda won't stand up. Just stand up. Show that blonde.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
My name is Jennifer, and I decided to come to school because I really don't like school.
Oh, when you get long hair, and it's like,
Yeah.
My name is Jennifer.
I really don't like school. It's just not for me. You know, the whole book thing.
they know this?
Yeah, that's why I'm here, because I'm more hands-on type thing, you know.
Oh, okay.
And hopefully I'll open my own salon, maybe in like Beverly Hills or something.
Okay, next. Thank you.
My name is Sonia Stansel. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Good.
I'll be back there ultimately. And
Y'all quit being so proud of that.
I was all to school because I wanted to learn more of the technical aspects of it, and you know, the do's and don'ts. You know how you see some people doing everything out there, like you just said. And ultimately have several salons that I own. I think it's important to know what your people in your salon are doing and how they're doing it.
Yes, very important. And not be afraid to speak up when you see something else going on. You shouldn't be.
My name's Heather, and I'm the only Heather here. I came to
With
school
red hair.
in the past. I was almost to the point that I did graduate and take the state board. I had a temporary license, and something tragic happened. So I quit, just went and start working for people, and I said I'm going to go back to my dream and get my license. So my goal is to become a professional makeup artist and a hairstylist too.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming back, because we need more people who have a passion for it. And last but not least.
Hello, my name is Mimi, and I've been doing hair for like 10 years.
Oh, really?
And I just got tired of doing it in my living room.
Okay.
And I've done many.
Not kitchen, she said living room. Okay.
And
She does in front of TV.
it's a passion for me also,
Okay.
and I've done many a head for free.
Okay.
But I figure there's some money out there, and I really hate money because it makes you go through so much. But being that I need it, I might as well go out there and get some.
Well, in that case, don't say you hate it anymore. No. Who do we do?
Hey.
Yeah. Who you are, just introduce yourself and why you're here.
Okay. So my name is Katie Johnson. So I was born in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh,
Yeah, I really enjoy doing hair, and I'm getting ready to graduate soon. Well, I am working for Red Door Spa.
okay. That's it. Well, since you came in late, my name is Fatima. We're talking about hair extensions, removing them, and after we're done, we'll try to have some time to put some in or show y'all how to put some in. And I'm here with a product called Takedown. It's the #1 remover for braids, glue, any kind of add in hair, dreadlocks, anything. Before we go into removing, let's talk about the different types of hair extensions there are, what people are putting in their hair, and let's go from there. We have 2 basic types we start with hair extensions. We have hair, I'll jump in the middle. We have hair that's on a weft. We have hair that's on a weft, which I'm sure you all know about. Everybody see? Hair that's on a weft. And we have hair that doesn't have a weft. This hair can be braided in and fused in because you take the glue and you seal it to the ends and you seal it to the hair and braid it in. The weft hair, we either sew it in or we bond it in with glue. Okay? So we all know that. These are braids on a weft. So you can, if you want braids, you can do braids. You can't braid it in. Next we have the different types of glue that we can glue in. We've got, you leaving, Anita? Okay. We've got our fusion. Thank you. We got our fusion. Our fusion hair, I'm going to slide one down so that everybody can look at it. It's hair that's got glue, an adhesive type of glue that's made out of keratin. Some of it is made out of acrylic-based glue, where only acetone can be used to take it out. Models. So we've got the fusion. Use a heat gun to put the fusion in. A heat gun, some people use flat irons or an instrument like this. And you just take it and you heat it to the base of your hair in a little glue tip and seal it in, heat the glue up, and squeeze it. Then we have another type of fusion that's a little bit cheaper than that fusion because that hair comes in a bundle, those little pieces, 12 in a bundle, about $40 a bundle. Yes. You might use for a full head, you might use about 30 bundles. Because they're little strands of hair. You got to make it look full. But fusion can be pretty pricey. Another type of fusion, it's a little not as expensive, is the glue sticks. Each stick costs $5. You stick it in the heat gun, and you take the hair that doesn't have a weft, and you take strands of it. It's a little more harder. Take strands of it, ooze the gun out. Use the gun to ooze the glue out to the base of your hair. This is a little bit more work. It's not as expensive as the fusion, but it's a little more work.
Is that a special type of glue?
It doesn't. It lasts about the same time. With the fusion, with the pre-bonded hair, you can pretty much go anywhere from 4 to 6 months. With that, you can go about 3 months, and then we've got our bonding. Everybody knows about bonding glue.
Is that a normal glue gun?
Yes, you can buy that at even Home Depot. They have special glue guns you can buy, but they all pretty much do the same thing.
No, she's talking about the glue you put in. She's talking about the glue?
Oh, the glue, yeah, you can only buy that at the beauty supply store. The glue sticks you can buy at the beauty supply store. The glue gun, you can get those glue guns at Home Depot because they're the same kind of glue guns they use to do for like carpentry stuff. Crafting, arts and crafts, Michaels. And last but not least, we have our bonding glue, which we know is like $2.99. Put it on, slap it in, you're done. Okay? The bonding, probably about 2 weeks or so. It doesn't last as long. Then next, we have our needle and thread. Sew it in, you braid it, and you sew it in, which you'll see when you take it out. Sew and weave it. And we also have nail glue that we use sometimes with braiding. Shouldn't be used, but people still use it. Only acetone can get this out, of course. And then we have to use our product to remove. Now let me talk a little bit about our remover product and why we have issues like this. I want y'all to pass this picture around. It's a lady who is going through extreme balding from improper removal of glue, bonding glue. What we just sew and weaving for. Y'all can pass that around. I showed you all the different types of how you can put extensions in because there's so many different ways. And if you don't remove them properly, you'll have problems where you have to keep wearing the hair to cover up what you've damaged. And at the end of the day, you keep losing hair, and one day you look up, you look in the mirror, and you say, where did my hair go? I look like this lady. I don't have any hair. You don't even want to go to the salon to let other people look at your hair. You don't even really want your stylist to do it. I go to her house and do her hair. Her husband doesn't know she looks like that. If he does, he hasn't seen it. When I come to do her hair at her house, nobody's at home. Her kids, her husband, everybody leaves. Because it's very damaging for a woman. God gave us beauty of hair. Not to damage it and destroy ourselves, but to look beautiful, to do things. So you can wear different types of hair extensions. We want you to. I mean, I wouldn't have a job if you didn't. But if we don't take it out properly, we're going to look like this before we're 60 years old. You always tell you when we get older women have thinning and balding. No, 30-year-old girls, 15-year-old girls, women who are 40 now don't have any hair. This product is very crucial once you know how to use extensions and put them in. Because you need to know how to properly do them, to save the hair, to soften the hair, to get the glue out. A lot of times, and you'll see when we do the bonding, you can get the track off. It's not hard. People use oil sheen, they use baby oil, they use downy softener, whatever it is slippery to get the oil out. But the glue residue stays in the hair. And that's what eats through the follicle, eats through the scalp over time. It damages the follicle, eats through the scalp. Because remember, we have blood underneath our scalps. So that glue is permeating through your bloodstream. And over time, it just starts to deaden. Like her scalp has black discoloration in it. Because she was still putting glue on top of her bald head because she didn't know what else to do. She couldn't wear braids anymore. She couldn't really wear any, she really didn't have a choice of different type of hair extensions. She couldn't do fusion. All she could do was bonding glue. Put more glue on top of a bald head. But there are a lot of women out there like that, so it's not a bad thing. I'm not trying to like discourage you or make you get sad, but I want you to know what's real. So when you go out there and your client comes and takes off a wig and you're like, you can keep a straight face and say, I know about this. I've already been told about these type of clients. You're not going to scream. Because there's some stylists that would scream if she sat in their chair. They wouldn't even do it. They wouldn't know what to do. But I don't want you all to get out there and not know that this is out there. Because it's out there. It's real. It's really real. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to put the removal cream on each of everybody said prep their heads. I'm going to take out one. Then what we're going to do is we're going to break up in groups. Okay, Miss Maggie, Miss Caddy, Miss Caddy, Lord have mercy, I'm sorry. I called you Miss Caddy.
I didn't even know.
Miss Katie, we're going to break up in groups and everybody's going to work on removing a style. Okay, then we're going to switch. Because I know we're under time and I want everybody to do something. Then I want us to do questions and answers. Every group, after we're done, I'm going to ask you, what did you learn about what you just did? Just a quick question. Because I want to make sure everybody's paying attention. Even if it's something you never decide to do, I want you to be able to say, I've seen it, I can answer something about it, I can touch it. Okay? And then after we're done, depending on how fast we're moving, and everybody's grasping it, then we'll take some time to put some in. Now, before I get started, do y'all have any questions on the types of extensions before we start into the removal? Any questions on the type of extensions?
That one with the glue gun. How do you actually put that on the head without burning it?
It happens.
I mean, you just put the glue gun on the hairs? Or...
You have to put it at the base of the hair, and it happens.
Oh, the hair, not the scalp.
You get as close to the scalp as possible, but sometimes the heat, you do feel heat, and sometimes your clients might get burned a little bit.
How do you do that?
With the removal cream, which is what I'm going to tell you about. This product right here is what we use to remove extensions. And you have samples. That means y'all didn't read the sample package we gave you. Where's everybody's sample? You don't have one? Everybody doesn't have a sample. Did you get a sample?
Yeah, I did.
Did you read what it says?
No.
Read the sample. Everybody read the sample. Let's read what the sample says. Please, everybody read what the sample says. Did you get a sample? You didn't get one?
When you say braids, you used to get dreadlocks.
Her braids and any kind of matted hair. Cornrows.
Yeah, I got it.
I want you to repeat your question so everybody can hear it. Everybody get a sample. Read what the sample is. This is what we're going to be using today. It's called the Takedown Removal Course. That's what this class is about. We have the sample in French and in Spanish and English as well. All three languages, because it's very important. You've got different type of clients who are wearing it. And I want everybody to have a sample. And after we're done, you can take more of them with you, because you might know stylists you need to give them to, or friends, give them to them. I brought tons of them. She doesn't have one.
I just don't have that pack.
We're going to work out with the school so that could you repeat your question again? She asked the question.
Does it remove braids, just micros?
She asked, does the product just remove micro braids? Does everybody know what micro braids are?
Yeah.
They're really tiny braids. Yes, it can remove any type of braid. And if anything, it's better for micros because they're so tiny, it's easy to pop your hair out when you're taking them out. So you got to put something on to soften the hair up first in order to take the braids out. Like your braids are pretty small, but they're not really micro, are they? Yeah, they're pretty small, but they're not really micro. I mean, micro are like really tiny braids. Yeah, cholesterol now is a conditioner, it's water-based. Yes, it does slip, but because this is an oil-based cream, it doesn't dry up. It moisturizes the hair and softens it. So yes, you put it on the cream on first, which we'll show with her braids, and you just comb it through. And she has twists, but this still we'll make do with braid in terms of measuring. So the first thing we'll do, I'll turn this back on because I can't do them first. I want to prep everybody. You said you want me just to do a track on the bottom. Miss Bird, right? Not Brenda the third.
We're the first and the second now, friend.
Now, interestingly enough, Brenda has hers on her hair. A lot of people put the glue on their scalp. Some put it on their hair. Some do it in different ways. Now, the way, yeah, we've got it on her scalp, close to her scalp. And you're going to see different type of clients in different ways. You're going to put it in different ways. Whatever you decide to do when you get out there is fine, as long as you know how to remove it safely so that your client walks out not having to wear a wig for the rest of their lives. Because you just didn't know what to do. You put it in good, it looked good, but you didn't know what to do. Or they
How
walked
do
into,
you apply?
Yeah, well, that's what we're going to talk about now. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to put the glue, remove, you got, we've got two. Can we do two? You got
I don't care.
You don't care? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the remover, take down remover on one track first, and I'll let them work on the second one. I'll just do one, because I'm not really going to take it all the way off. Because I want you all to do work. Okay, you put the cream on top of the weft, and underneath the weft. Now this was pretty much hanging, but it's okay because you all are going to do the next one. You put it up underneath the weft as well because you need to get up underneath where the hair is. So when your client walks in, you put it on, and you let them sit. Let that go. Now, you need to have a bottle of remover. That's your bottle. Where are the towels? Yeah, please. Let's give everybody a towel. Everybody gets their own bottle of remover. You said what? Take a towel. Yeah, go ahead. I've got wipes over here too for everybody to wipe their hands. Okay, so we did that for the bonding glue. She has bonding glue as well. I'm just going to do one track. So you all are going to do the rest. And I asked Miss Desiree Smith, after we're done, because it's a hands-on course, can I give you all certificates? And she said it's okay to give you all certificates of completion for the removal course, meaning you all have seen, you have done, and you can remove using the takedown product, any type of hair extension, any type of braid, any type of matted hair. So if you're out there and somebody needs help, you all are welcome. You're welcome to call a company. If you would like us to give their information out, we can. That they can come to the beauty school here at Empire, and you're a stylist that knows how to do takedown. We get clients that call all the time and say, was there a stylist that can do it for me? Because I don't want to do it by myself. I bought the product, I don't want to do it. I want to go to somebody. And if that's okay with you, we can tell them, hey, come to Empire. There's stylists there that are certified, that know how to do it. Okay? Okay, which ones do you want?
I'll put those. As long as it's 10.
Okay, just back up in here, because give me a clamp so we don't go.
She cold.
I'm only going to do like one, because I want y'all to do this. With the braids, you soak it at the root. because that's where a lot of the matting is. Hers are twisted. Do you know how where your hair stops? But don't worry, I'll cut at the tip and then we'll use it as a gauge. And you soak the cream all throughout the braid, because sometimes the hair gets dry in between the braid. Her hair has been braided for how long? Since August. She's not combed her hair. So it's going to be a little dry in between. You've got to build up. You can damage your hair real easy. Okay? And this is your bottom. Now with the sew and weave, we're imagining here that they've had it in for a while. We know we've got somebody who's had it in for a month. So, you know, after we're done. But you just imagine she's had it in for a while, and you've got the braid. Where are your clamps again, huh? Yeah, let me make sure. So you're just going to imagine that this braid has been in, it's old, she's got buildup underneath the braid, she's got oil, shampoo, conditioner buildup. So we know that the weft of hair is sewn on the braid. So you still, again, you take the takedown removal cream. What happened? She was asking you wash the sew in. Yeah, you better wash it. That's why we use a braiding hair to braid it down so that you can wash it so it'll last. Yeah. Some clients don't, and in those cases, you really need this because you've got it matted. Exactly. It's like a crust build up. No, it's real. Honestly. So we're going to soak it. I'm not going to put a lot because her hair, we just did this, so it's not like it's matted. But you're going to soak the cream. I'm only going to do one side and let you all do the other. Soak it on top of the weft, in between that braid, and under. And all the models, I will give you shampoo so that you all can shampoo your hair up. And soak a little bit underneath the weft of the braid. Okay? Go ahead.
But when it's sewn in, there's nothing to break a bond or anything. Why would you just like?
Doesn't eat. Well, let her get the question out. Very important question.
Why can't you just cut it and pull it out? Why do you need to do this instead? I'm just wondering.
No, that's a good question. Yours has been in for a month. Can you come in for a minute? With braiding hair, when you haven't combed your hair, when yours been braided, you're going to have a buildup of shampoo and oils that get stuck underneath. And they form like a crust, a hermetic crust. So you take the thread out, you unravel a braid, but it's a crust that just sits there. And it's magic. And the only way to get to that is with something that can soften the hair and detangle it and pull that lint and crust out. Sometimes you damage your hair. You pull your hair out and you get your hair out.
So you still going to cut the thread? You just go to comb it.
It's
going to get stuck and you're going to pull it.
Did y'all hear what she just said? Say it again. If you comb that crust of... Hear what she said? Say it one time.
I said if you just go to comb it, you're going to pull all that dirt and that crust out, and you're going to probably pull the hair with it. You need to soften it first. So it breaks the hair.
We need to definitely do one of yours. Yes. Can you see this right here?
Yeah.
See how that's built up? We're going to take out one of hers, and you'll see after you take out the braid, that crust just stick together. It's still going to be there. And you try and put a comb through it and see what happens. Combing it through it. So we'll do hers last too, so y'all can see why it's so important, even though we're just cutting thread. Thank you. And then last but not least, in terms of braiding and sew and weaving, same here. We'll just put a little bit of the cream on top of the weft. And a little bit of cream underneath. I just put a little bit.
So will it still work the same if you use the cutting track out?
Well, you always put the cream, the takedown cream first to start softening the hair before you start cutting. That way it's done half your job. Because remember, when you're in a salon, you don't have time. Every second counts. So as soon as your client sits down, you soak the cream on. Even while you're getting their cape and stuff ready, you put the cream on first so it's already prepping their hair and softening their hair up. You see? So you won't waste time. Even if you're just cutting it out. You still want their hair soft. Because the key is to save their hair. It's not hard to unravel a braid. It's not hard to cut the thread out. It's not hard to get the heat gun, heat the glue and slide it out. But are they going to have any hair when you take it out? The goal is to save our hair. The goal is to save our hair. That's the only thing that we should be doing after we take out extensions. Saving your client's hair. And that's what this product is here to do. Save your client's hair. Okay? I mean, anybody can, cut. And that's what most people do. They just cut it out. Just cut the hair out with it. Now, the fusion. Okay. I think I should be caught by now. So those are very interesting questions, important questions, because most people don't really think about it. I'm going to do the fusion first because the gun is hot. With the fusion, we know that it's a keratin-based glue, water-based glue. Get your comb? You put the takedown cream on it first. Now, mind you, hers haven't been in long. So it's gonna, you know, be a little easier. However, we don't need to necessarily put a lot of cream, but we still need to simulate and imagine this client has had them in for 3 months and is matted at the root. You know, it's lint in there. You just gotta imagine that that's what's gonna happen when your client comes back to you. They're not gonna put it in one day and come back and take it out. They might, you never know. Put the cream on. Heat it for like 2 minutes. I count to 3. Do it in threes. I did for 2. 1, 2, 3. And you slide it right out. With the bonding, sometimes the blonde extensions, they put a little bit heavier glue on it. So you might have to heat it, I say to about 4. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then slip it right out. But if you realize that you think there's still glue left, because it's going to happen, hold on, let me get this out, that's out. You go back through with the comb, give me a comb, put some more cream on, because you're going to have glue residue, and you got to get the glue residue out. Even if, because it sticks right to the hair, even if you get the extension out quick, you still got glue that's stuck in. And when you get over here, you all will see what I'm talking about. The glue is stuck on the hair, and it's real sticky. Just pull it out strand by strand, put a little bit more cream if you need, and get it out. The fusion is the most tedious, a lot of people say, because you have to sit here and take strands and get strands and strands of glue out. But I'd rather do that, especially if you just charge a client $1,700, $1,500, and get it out rather than damage their hair. See? Hard, feel how hard that glue is. See, there's a little residue. So you gotta take your time and comb it. Now we have 2 different combs. I didn't explain that. For the fusion of glue, I use more of a metal tip, pointy tip, rat tail comb, fine tooth, because it's easier to slide the glue out. For the braids, we use more of a thicker comb. You can show them your braid comb. I'm almost done. I got one more little piece to get out. See, it's hold this little piece. That's what breaks your hair. One more little piece, and I'm done with this. Slide it right out. And it doesn't matter what kind of hair texture you have. Black hair, white hair. I don't care if you're Spanish. I don't care if you're Asian. Same situation. The glue still sticks to everybody's hair. I'm sliding it out. This little glue is right here. So you just hold these pieces. Yeah, it's really hard. Still got some more. Oh no, I still got some more. Hold on, not done. See? Gotta get it all out. Okay, now the product is really oily, it's really creamy, so your hair is going to be kind of greasy, but it's okay because you got that glue out. Now, let me do yours. This is your comb. Where's the hair that I took out? So you can see how it looks. Is it? Yeah. Put on the glue stick, so just hold that, just so they can see. Yours.
Yeah,
Get your
round. You want to see it?
Well, no, just hold it because when they come to do your hair, they'll see it. How many of us are in this classroom right now? Because we need to break up in groups.
27.
It's 27. How many models we have?
7.
Okay, so we break up in groups of what? 4. Okay. Again, with the blonde extensions, blonde fusion, they put more glue on the stick. I mean on the extension of the hair. You'll see it compared to the other colors. I don't know why, but it's like that. So if it's non-blonde, just count about 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and it should heat up. You can slip it out, but do it 3 at a time. There you go. That's out. Now let me go back and comb the hair. Hold that. 1. The blonde has more glue on. What's your color? Still have glue residue in her hair. 4. It's going to come out. Yeah. Our takedown shampoo is a peppermint shampoo, and it's designed to lather up fast and get all the residue out. Because you're going to have residue. Right. See those little pieces of glue stuck in there? That's what you're doing here. I'll take my time to comb it out. What we'll do is after everybody's practice, we'll let you all do what you can't say. Okay, so can we break up in our groups?
Get your group, guys.
Models are ready for the fusion now. Wait, hold on before we break up. I mean break up before we come over here yet. Let me do this. Y'all can still break up whoever's gonna go where, but I just want you to listen. So you already know. Now we did the bond, we did the fusion. Now it's the bonding. Oh, don't mix combs. Make sure.